So I've really been on a rampage buying dunks recently, with some of them being simple GR colorways, and then others having deeper concepts behind them. I picked up yet another dunk obviously, and it's probably one of the stranger ones that I've grabbed, with it being a pair of the raw meats. If you couldn't tell by the name these are given, they draw inspiration from raw meat, as seen through the challenge red color with contrasts of white to represent the marbling of raw meat. To pull off that look, these take on an all-over suede with a sort of white splattered printing on top of it. The suede material itself is just so-so, which is disappointing considering that these are listed as a premium. It has a rigid and coarse feel to it, which feels more standard with something you'd expect with a Dunk Pro. Resting on top of that suede are these white and off-white yellowish markings throughout, which look to be a painted finish on top. I'm not sure if the yellowing was intentional or just the natural result of these being 4 years old now, but either way, it's a nice play on really looking like meat. The best way I could describe the finish is that imagine you're painting a room or something, and paint remnants end up on your clothes. It's nearly impossible getting those paint marks off, and to me, that's what these white parts feel like. Aside from all of that, these utilize just standard Nike SB elements such as a padded mesh tongue and the Nike SB logoing at the tongue tab. Laced up on here I have a set of red laces. Alternatively, these came with a white pair, which could also be a decent look if you're trying to achieve more of a pop. Additionally is a white smooth leather at the Nike swoosh, which has a shiny finish to it. It's just a standard leather though, and doesn't have much of a premium feel to it. Complementing the white color on that swoosh is a white rubber midsole resting on top of a standard SB red outsole. The insole graphic is quite nice as it plays on something like a USDA meat grade stamp. Standard with all SB dunks is a Zoom Air insole, which in terms of comfort is a step up compared to sportswear dunks. As for sizing, I went with my true 9.5. I'm always between a 9.5 and 10 in SB dunks depending on the material usage, and I found the suede on here to have enough flexibility to go to my true size. I bought these in gently worn condition without the box, but these would have came in a teal one with a retail price of $110 back in May of 2016. Overall, I think this is such a quirky shoe and aligns well with Nike SB's mantra of just putting out dunks with cool concepts. Another dunk that comes to mind as far as the texture on the uppers goes is something like those Premier collab fish ladder dunk lows that takes inspiration from salmon. As for wearability on these raw meat dunks, I have a bunch of red and white Nikes to choose from in my collection, and given the crazy pattern on these, they definitely won't be the first thing that I'm grabbing. That said, I'll have to find the right occasion to wear these, and whenever I do decide to pull them out, I know I'll be breaking some necks. Nowadays in 2020, resale on these raw meat dunks is very interesting. Given the inflation of the dunk market right now, people are just asking absurd amounts for these, with some actually selling at those prices. In my opinion, I don't think these are at the top of people's lists to go back and grab, rather more of a play like what I did. I saw them and worked out a good price with the seller and just made it happen. So my best advice is to be vigilant and check eBay and other platforms intermittently, and eventually you'll stumble upon them, hopefully for a good deal. For someone like me who's always trying to wear something unique and not commonly seen on most people's feet, this is the perfect add to my collection. But that about does it for this video though. Let me know what you guys think of these raw meat dunks in the comments below. Is this a dunk you'd wear? Or is it a hard pass from you? Let me know what you think. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying content like this. Doing both of those things really helps in growing the channel, so it's definitely much appreciated. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram at StuffDylanLikes to keep up with other random sneaker pickups that I've been grabbing. That's a wrap for now though. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next video.